A grand welcome back to the app. And in today's episode, the clock strikes 5 o'clock in the morning, I did want to talk a bit more about money. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Slip. This is my second channel. I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, and I am also an elementary school teacher. And I have two different channels, the first one being monetized, but the second one right here is kind of on the verge of it. We like to talk about pretty much anything going on in my life, about life in general, and oftentimes about money. And as an elementary school teacher, you can probably assume that I don't make that much money. I'm very money conscious, and I haven't always been. But the more that I continue to be an elementary school teacher, especially after COVID and with prices of everything pretty much going up, it's so important for me to be really in charge of my money. Now, I also am trying to invest as much of my income as possible. Anywhere from 30 to 40% of my income would be really wonderful, and that has pretty much been the mark that I've been able to make over the last couple of months, and be able to invest a good amount of my income amongst moving and amongst a whole ton of other lifestyle related things like fixing my car and that sort of thing. And maybe it's all of the lifestyle things that I've had going on recently that have made me not non-stop think about money, but I've also become extreme when it comes down to trying to save money and invest as much money as possible, because if I'm just letting my money sit in my bank account, then it's not really doing me any good. And so I really am trying my best to spend as much money as I can into investing. And that is also a very scary time right now, because the stock market is going down in the United States or around the world, with war going on and with oil prices surging. All of these different things are making my bank account and my investment portfolio really not look that good. But at the same time, I'm really living, very frugally in order so that I can invest all of this money that is just being sapped out of my bank account. And I am dollar cost averaging, but it's a very extreme version of that, with the goal that the market will rebound over time. And this is kind of my first major dip as a younger investor when it comes down to it. And I completely understand now why other people of different financial situations really struggle to continue to dollar cost average when the market is going down. Because if you have money in your back pockets and you are safe enough to continue to invest what you want to, and then also have, that security in your back pocket, well, then you're good to go, and those people just stand to benefit so much more than the people that are working so hard and so many hours and are not making nearly as much money in roles that are akin to mine. And the result of that is that I cannot stop thinking about money. And I have not always been like this. Part of the reason that I became a teacher was because I was one of those people who was like, it's all about the value that I'm providing to the world, and it's all about how fulfilled that I feel every single day. And I do provide a massive value to the kids that I teach, and I do also get a lot of fulfillment out of my job. So I do want to express my gratitude and thankfulness for those things, but at the same time, I never thought that I would always or ever be thinking constantly and nonstop about money. And today, more money went into my Roth IRA account, which I'm very excited about, but I cannot spend pretty much anything until my next paycheck. And then my next paycheck is pretty much all going towards rent and towards fixing my car and all these different things. And I'm doing everything possible and eating and living almost like a college kid that has like nothing to their name, just to save as much money as possible. And I am hitting those goals, but man, I did not realize that being as frugal as I am right now, just so that I can invest as much as I can, would make it so I nonstop am thinking about money. It's been good to always be thinking about the money, but I didn't realize how stressful. I mean, it really is. I've always been able to make it by. The difference is that I'm now investing a lot of my money and have pretty much no rollover, where beforehand I wasn't investing anything and felt like I had more cash to expend. So it is a me choice when it comes down to it, about how strictly or tight to my budget I am living. But at the same time, if I wasn't living like this, I wouldn't be able to set myself up for retirement or for later things in life, or be even able to have more of an emergency fund and be able to protect myself when things go awry or do not go as well as I would like to. And so I guess I'm just kind of curious, I've been talking a lot about money over the last couple months on this channel, but I think it's because I can't stop thinking about money. And it's not how I initially intended to live life. And here the weekend is coming up and it's supposed to be beautiful. And I have plenty of ideas for things I could do outside to save money, but I cannot begin to explain to you guys how much I want to just have, go out to dinner. I want to have a nice hamburger and some french fries and have it be indulgent, or maybe even just go out to breakfast and have a nice big breakfast sandwich or something like that and spend the extra couple dollars to do it. But I can't get myself to do it because I know how much more expensive it is. And I know that what my financial goals are. And so I'm feeling very I'm pinching pennies together, of course, but I'm feeling very tight for money, where I don't have to feel tight for money, but I feel like I need to feel tight for money because that's the overall reality of the situation. And I need to be thinking about how I'm using it and having, all of the resources and assets that I have with food and what my health, what all these things, have them go the extra mile so that I can make it by month to month and week to week and paycheck to paycheck and payments to payments. And so I don't know, I wake up and the first thing I do in the morning is I look at my money and I look at the stock market, and I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. And it's a complete divergence from who I've been in the past. And so I am curious as to, based on the amount of money that you make or how much you're saving or whatever your financial goals are, what are you doing towards saving or investing, and how do you feel about money? Is it something that you're always thinking about? Do you have a lot of debt that you have to pay off? Is there something big that you're trying to save up for? Do you feel like saving is impossible nowadays? Are you more paycheck to paycheck like myself? Are you doing everything that you can in order to put away money, but you feel like you can't do it? I'd love to know your perspectives in the comments below, because this channel, again, is just for me to explain my process of life and things I'm thinking about. So hopefully you find this valuable. I hope that you are doing well, have had a good week. Brand new video came out today on the main channel for Minecraft, so if you like some Let's Play stuff, definitely take a look at that. But I have a field trip to go and enjoy as an elementary school teacher today, so I will chat with you guys on the flip side, and if you'd like to hear a little bit more of my thoughts, come meet me on this video right here.